Google.
Oh, yeah. We've been blacklisted, you guys.
So, I feel kind of special about it.
I
mean, how much have we arrived, right?
I
that
guess.
we would be blacklisted.
I'm glad that you're putting a silver lining on this. I'm terrified for my children.
Right. I mean, I think
and
everybody
for this
should
country,
be scared.
and I don't think people are worried about this enough. There's like 20 people here, so we should probably wait till people get in here to talk about how completely crappy everything is. And how, listen, people shouldn't be afraid of Russia. People should be afraid of Google. Okay? This is the thing. Liberals should not be freaking out about Russia. They should be saying Google.
It's harder to say. But no, legit. Like, if you have not watched that interview with, what's his name? Something Voorhees.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say O'Keefe, but it's yeah, I think his last name is Voorhees. This guy made $260,000 a year at Google. And he was like, this is weighing very heavy on my conscience. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to out him. I can't do this. I just can't. And so he did it. And he's not the only one there. There are a lot of people there who are feeling really icky. And
I hope he inspires more people to come out.
I hope so too. And they don't like it. They don't like what Google is doing. They've got a blacklist, and we are on it.
I mean, what? That is...
Chicks on the Right is on it, y'all. I mean, here's the thing.
Mind.
We've been talking for years about how we've been squelched. And listen, we felt it. Financially, one of our writers is gone. We've felt it. It's not... We're not the only ones. I mean, there are other people who have gone under because of all this squelching of all the social media platforms, but Google is not the only one that's been doing it. But now we can see, obviously, that they have a blacklist. I mean, we've been screaming about this for a couple since, and it's interesting that this has been going on since 2016 because we've been feeling it since about 2000, end of 2016, 2017.
One of our followers on our website was like, you guys made this cool, but like you were blacklisted before it was cool because of the tangles that we got in with Facebook back in 2013. That's how long we've been dealing with this crap.
Yeah.
But then to find out it's Google on top of Facebook, it wasn't a surprise.
It's happening everywhere. It's happening on Pinterest, for crying out loud. It's happening everywhere. But the fact that they have a list and they're like, we're algorithming people out.
Yeah. And that we're like on an official document.
And that we're messing with elections. I mean, we're trying to interfere with elections. Yeah. That should concern everybody.
Blacklist, schmacklist. The part of that interview that completely freaked me out the most was, remember when he talked about the example of the CEO search?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So that is the part that everybody should be really scared about. I mean, it's awful to be blacklisted, sure, whatever. We already knew that was happening.
Yeah.
But that part, if you didn't hear it, was that Google here's an example of what they do. If you do a search on CEOs, top CEOs of America, the vast majority of them, if you do an image search, for example, may be men, and that may reflect actual reality, but because the social engineering weirdos, the social justice warriors at Google think that society should be a place where there are just as many female CEOs as there are men CEOs, they will adjust the image search results to match the reality that they want to create.
I swear to God.
Versus the reality that actually is.
It is so messed up.
That's the part that I was like, whoa.
It's so messed up. I mean, hello, communist China.
It's just incredible.
I cannot with these people. I can't. But let me tell you something, though. They've been doing this since 2016, and Trump still won the election. So first of all, suck it, Google. Suck it hard.
That's a silver lining.
That's one thing. And you know what? We'll probably win again in 2020. Regardless of the fact that they're still trying to social engineer us. And that is a testament to the fortitude of the American people. They can suck it so hard, I swear. This just makes me so enraged.
Yeah, it's bad.
Because I am all about the freedom. I swear. And I know y'all are too. So I want y'all to, if you can't, go to our site, chicksontheright.com, and look at that interview and then share it. Because you know darn well that nobody in the mainstream media is putting this out there. Nobody. Because one of the things he said in the interview at the very end is he's like, why did you pick Project Veritas? He asked the guy, why did you pick us? And he's like, well, like I'm going to share it with the Washington Post or the New York Times. I mean, or I'm not going to give it to any of these yahoos because they're going to do something warped with it. There is no such thing as journalism in our mainstream journalism entities, because
Yeah.
there's no such thing as a journalist out there anymore, except for like the underground journalists, like the James O'Keefe's and alternative news sources. That's
Which we obviously are considered to be one.
I
because
guess.
we're on the list of like so many conservative sites.
which is insanity,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we're not even, we don't even consider ourselves journalists. We're not. We just basically do commentary on the news. So it's wow, and they want to push us down. God forbid we give our thoughts as two, moms and, just chicks out here in the Midwest giving our opinions about stuff since 2009. They don't want that to happen.
Lots of people are commenting to use DuckDuckGo, which is a great idea, and which so far seems to be okay. In fact, Paul Joseph Watson on his Twitter yesterday did an experiment, and he typed into a Google search bar, Paul Joseph Watson YouTube channel. Like that was his actual search term. And if you did that in Google, his videos, like a few of his scattered videos, would show up in the top of the search results. But it took a few pages before you could actually get to his search criteria, which was his channel on YouTube. And if you go to DuckDuckGo and you put in the exact same thing, his channel is the first thing that pops right up. I mean, it's just so they've like broken their own site, essentially their own platform by like, excuse my French, but by fucking with it so much.
Yeah.
They've like algorithmed it into complete brokenness.
Yeah.
It's just a mess.
Yeah,
it's just a total mess.
They have, and they've tried to liberal indoctrinated it too much.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that, Google, because everybody's on to you now. I mean, and listen, liberals they're going to be like, this is nothing. This is just James O'Keefe, just being James O'Keefe, and that guy's a jerk.
And he's wearing his tinfoil hat too tight.
This is a conspiracy theory.
And they'll probably look at that guy, that Voorhees guy, and they'll say, oh, I mean, he's overreacting. He's trying to pretend like there were threats on his life. No, he's actually doing exactly the right stuff.
Yeah.
Taking precautions to make sure, because he's a nobody, and he knows he's a nobody.
Yeah, which is why he put it out
Which
there.
is why he was like, I better become a somebody really fast so that it looks a lot worse.
So here's all the information.
Here's all the information. You can look at it yourself.
Yeah.
It's all out there.
Because he knew that they were coming after him. He's like, they're either going to ruin me legally or I'm going to get killed.
Yeah. And how do you fight a Google legal machine?
You don't.
You can't do that.
You don't as an individual. So you just put all the information out there. And you can't deny the fact that that's a list.
Yeah.
It's a list. We're on it. We're on it. And listen, we've experienced it. So if you guys have any questions, I mean, honestly, we're living proof that we have experienced it. We have lost revenue over this. We have experienced it as a company.
Yeah.
This is for real. This is legit. We've been screaming and squawking about this for years. I mean, this is real. This is happening. There is censorship going on here and squelching. Google sucks. It's not just Google. Facebook.
And then the way that they called in, that they like ordered a welfare check on him.
Oh my God, they tried to make him look crazy.
It's absolutely incredible that like police came and they were like, he's got his hands up and everything.
Yeah.
It's because Google called and said, you probably need to check on his mental health.
Yeah, they try to make him appear crazy.
Wow.
This is some China crap,
Yeah.
I swear. It's unbelievable.
Also, I should mention, yesterday I was like 100% convinced that Epstein committed suicide. Today I'm like 94%.
Really? Is it because of like what was broken?
Yeah, because of like crazy bones in his neck that were broken. Which, it's I'm still very, very confident that it was suicide.
So
but
weird.
now I have like this shred of doubt. So I don't know. Is it are they done? Is the autopsy completely done?
I don't trust anybody.
Because now I don't know.
I don't trust anybody.
There's like, apparently, if you haven't heard, there was a bone that was broken in his neck in the autopsy that sometimes is broken when you hang yourself.
Did you look for that in a Google search?
But most of the time it's indicative of being strangled.
I mean,
so I don't know. It's all very sketch, and now I'm like,
yeah.
Maybe I'm too trusting.
Yeah, and then they get these like celebrity autopsy people to do it. That's also sketch.
I mean, he didn't do it. He was a witness. He's not the actual person that did it.
He's just like, well, that looks broken. That looks broken. I'm a celebrity autopsy person. I totally am. Speaking of celebrities.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So the big news yesterday, of course, was that the Will and Grace stars are donezo. Like the show apparently is over.
Oh, it's over completely? The show's
Well,
over?
I think they're about to. I think they're either done or they're going to have one more season or whatever. But it's done, and it's because rumor has it that Deborah Messing and Megan Mullally, the two, Grace and Karen, on the show.
She always does this when she wants to know something. She does it all the time when we're on the radio. She does this all the time.
She's like, "What's that name?"
And she does that, and I'm like, "What? Why are you doing that to me?"
But they're fighting, you guys. They unfollowed each other on social media, which you know that's the big sign of an end of a friendship now.
Yeah.
So that's huge. And then the other thing is that Miley Cyrus, that complete skankzoid.
Thank you, Joy. That's so sweet.
What did she say?
She said, "Found you by accident, staying by commitment. Love you guys." That's so sweet. It's the sweetest comment.
So sweet. Anyway, Liam Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus are Splitsville after 1 year. Not even a year. They got married last December.
And they've been dating for like 1,000 years, like
and breaking
on and off.
up.
Yeah.
And
But
getting
it's
back
like, listen,
together.
but here's the thing. Like, the Hemsworth boys are so cute. And then
So
I'm like,
cute.
why has he got to go and marry a Miley Cyrus? Why is he got to go and do that?
You can literally have
You can have any. So we were talking about this before, saying all the inappropriate things in the office. But
we're keeping it clean
it's
right
like
now.
we're going to keep it clean. But he could have a pic of the girls, right? And help us out here, guys. Help us out.
Yes, men who are listening
to
this question.
to this Facebook Live, answer this for us, okay? Straight dudes. You can have a pic of the women. You pick Miley Cyrus. Like what's going on there? What's happening? What's going on? You're Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
You're basically a step away from a Chris Hemsworth, okay? Because Chris Hemsworth is the hottest brother. Not gonna lie.
Literally a step away.
Not gonna lie. You're just like a little step away, all right? But I mean, almost a Chris. Not quite. You're a Liam. But what's going on? Why do you marry a Miley? You can marry anybody.
Anybody.
Because you know that woman's like, well, I'm going to be like right next to Chris. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't.
And then we
somebody
find out.
said he blind.
We find out that Trump
I don't get
tweeted back in 2013 when they first broke up, when Miley and Liam first broke up, he tweeted to Miley Cyrus that she could do better.
Sometimes you want to ride the wildest bronco in the pen. Greg. That's the greatest. Oh my God.
But I mean, Donald Trump tweeted to Miley that she could do better. Not to where you can do better than Liam Hemsworth.
And Vince, it's not the best of both worlds. It's not, because it's like a freak in the bed is what y'all are telling us, okay? That's fine.
All right.
But she's not a lady in the street.
She's not
a lady in the street.
And she's just a freak all the time.
Yeah, there's just freak everywhere.
And that's not what you
all
want.
the time freak. 100% freak.
And then you were giving the example of Hugh Grant.
I don't get it.
And what's her name?
Oh yeah, because it's like, listen, back in the day, I think I was in high school. You remember when Hugh Grant? Y'all remember Hugh Grant from such
Love Actually?
Yeah, such movies as Love Actually, the English dude, right? And he was with Elizabeth Hurley. Y'all remember that? And she's literally like the perfect female specimen. And y'all remember when he cheated on her with that
Miss Divine or Divine?
I don't think that was a woman. Okay,
it
like
was
biologically,
really hideously ugly prostitute.
It was a prostitute. I really don't think it was biologically even a woman. Was it?
Are you serious?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I thought it was.
You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure if it was. Bottom line is, it was like several steps below Elizabeth Hurley. Okay,
it wasn't steps below. It was a cliff jump.
It was like
below.
You're right.
It was like a whole other hemisphere.
It was
below,
a whole other planet away from Elizabeth Hurley. And I remember thinking, like, that was a life changer for me. I was in high school and I was like, what is wrong with men? Like, what's going on? Like,
I mean, that messes you up about men.
It's like, what's happening? Like, it's
because what do you have to do to like hold on to a guy? If Elizabeth
Hurley can't do it, what's happening? What is it? This is a question I have.
This is a life-changing moment, right there.
It really was. It was a life changer. Yeah, it was.
And so,
So I don't.
Men think women are a mystery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Men think women are a mystery.
Well, we're not.
You're right, Rhonda.
Comparatively,
you're right. Yeah. Yeah, Dale. Elizabeth Hurley is young. So what the hell, Hugh?
These are the questions of our lives.
Right? These are the unanswered questions, even. Maybe we should get Hugh on our show.
That would be awesome.
See, these are the kind of questions
if
we
he's
ask.
on Twitter, if you guys can tweet at Hugh Grant that he should be on our show.
These are the hard-hitting questions that we would ask on the Chicks on the Right show.
Listen,
we'd be like, what up, Hugh?
Well, it's true, because when our show started yesterday at 9 o'clock Eastern, which you should be listening to, stream through 93 WIBC, WIBC.com. When we first opened up the show, normally that's like our massive like headline news, here's what's going on in the world, and we were like, oh my God, Will and Grace cast is fighting. Because that's our show.
Yeah, that,
So,
that, and
we
then
get to all the other stuff too.
We need to get some Google exec on so we can beat the crap out of him. Not that we condone violence.
We never condone
We
violence
don't
on our
condone
show.
violence on our show.
By the way,
don't.
as I'm rubbing my shoulder because it hurts, can I just give a shout out to the gal at the X-ray tech at Ortho Indy?
Ortho Indy's awesome, you guys. We don't even do endorsements for them.
I know, but we go there all the time.
We spent so much money collectively at Ortho Indy.
Oh my God.
Well, then I have to do
We're
this.
keeping them
It's
in
driving me
business.
crazy.
So I go to get my shoulder x-rayed yesterday, and I'm in a gown, and the X-ray tech is like, "Are you Mock?" And this is when I'm like, "Wow, life is weird, right?"
So were you naked?
Well, under the gown, but I mean, I'm in
Really?
a gown. you
Okay,
know.
but they could see like.
But not naked. Like I
they-
still had my shorts
But
on.
if they wanted to, is it a girl? Was it a woman?
It was a girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it was
so
a
it wasn't
girl.
a guy. Okay.
Yeah, and she was like, "Are you Mock?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we had this little lovely conversation. So, and it's just, and I know she watches these because she told me that she did. And she listens.
What's her
and
name?
I don't remember because I suck at that.
Oh my God!
Um,
X-ray technician, are you out there? Write us.
But if she's watching, hi, thanks for being so nice during my
Hi.
X-ray.
That's so awesome! Yay! She watches our Facebook Lives.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
Oh my gosh, you guys! We have one more day this week.
Yeah, tomorrow's Q&A day.
It
So
is.
we'll do
It's Q&A. So
day.
get your Q&As ready. Get your Q's ready.
Yeah.
And we'll have the A's sort of ready. And listen, censorship is real. It's happening.
We're blacklisted, man. I feel
We
so special.
are blacklisted. Go check it out. Read that. Seriously, read the post at chicksontheright.com. And it is so worth a watch, that video.
It's 20 minutes. You can do
Yeah,
it.
do it on your lunch hour or something today. But you guys have got to watch it and then share it with everybody you know because it's happening.
Yeah,
in
make
the
sure
United
you share
States.
it.
This is some terrifying crap. I'm not trying to scare you, but it's some terrifying crap. All right.
Okay.
Happy Thursday.
Oh, somebody asked the
What?
other day, how come we stopped hugging?
Oh, okay. Group hug. Everybody, group hug. Happy Thursday, you guys. Everybody, come on in. Come on.
on.
Bring
We
it in.
gotcha.
Bring it in. There we go. All right. Happy Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.